Caye Caulker! Woo! Hey, beautiful! We keep pinching ourselves.
Hopefully they keep Caulker exactly like it is. The dirt roads, the bicycle, the cars, and kind of just low key and go slow.
That's right. Bottom line is, if you want to make something happen, just focus, don't let up, and make it happen. This is Caye Caulker.
After 3 weeks sailing across the Gulf of Mexico from Louisiana down through Mexico, Belize was a welcome respite. Shane and I jumped at the chance to grab a hotel room for a long night of blissful, much-needed sleep.
But I feel good, actually. I don't actually need coffee.
No, it was a good bed, 10 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Woo! Much needed.
Shane wanted to bring me to the coffee shop Ice and Beans to share his experience there earlier that morning, so we set off to walk the island.
Okay, it is our first morning in Caye Caulker. It's a lot more peaceful. It was wild yesterday. It was the last day of their Easter holiday. So a lot of tourists were still here. So it looks like things are getting back to normal for this little island. So looking forward to enjoying this day.
All right, so I wanted to tell you a little story about what just happened, and wanted everybody, if you come to Caye Caulker, you need to check out Ice and Beans. So I came in here this morning with a credit card and bought some coffee and some cake. I think it was coffee cake and a banana bread, which was awesome. Okay. But when I get here, I gave him a card, and he's like, "We don't accept cash," or a card. I'm like, "Oh man." So, okay, I'll run back. And he's like, "No, that's okay. I'll just write it down." And I was like, "You don't want me to go get the cash?" He goes, "No, I'll write it down. You'll come back." So I was like, "Okay, that's cool." So I did, went back, and it just made me think of when I was young and my grandfather. My grandfather had a store, and that's kind of how credit was back then in Flowers Cove, Newfoundland. Basically, people would come in and they'd say, "Hey, Gussie, can you write this down for me?" And he'd write it down on his tablet. They'd sign it, he'd file it away, and they'd come back and pay for it when they could. And the funny thing is, I remember later on there was a bunch of stuff that wasn't paid, and he's like, "It's okay. I mean, if they don't pay it, they need it better than me, and I don't need it." And when we came back to pay, it's kind of funny. Mario said, he's like, "I got a few losses in here." He goes, "But I knew you'd be back," and just kind of reminded me of my grandfather, and started the day off great. It was like 6 o'clock this morning. So anyway, I wanted to kind of let you guys know about this place. And if you're in Caye Caulker, just come by and visit Mario, say hi to him, and buy a coffee. When he was getting ready to retire, he had cabinets full of, stuff that people write down.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Hey guys, breaking into the video here to show you this B10 bed cooling system by Adamson. Really excited to show you about this because one of the things that we do is we spend most of our time in warm weather climates, either in the Caribbean or here in Louisiana, and it's very difficult to get a good night's sleep if you're not cool. The thing about on a boat, if you're living off-grid and you're using AC, is that you're using a lot of power from your batteries. So I'm hoping to see if this thing can cool our room and give us a good night's sleep only by using 8 watts of power and cooling our bed from 8 to 12 degrees cooler than the ambient air temperature. So let's take a look and see what it is. All right, here we have it. Cool little unit, actually. Small. Here's our water inlet and outlet. I guess this is how we fill up the reservoir right here. All right, guys, welcome to the aft cabin of Maverick. This is where we sleep, so we're going to check it out. We're going to sleep here tonight. We've got the air conditioning turned off, so we'll kind of let you guys know in the morning how we did, how comfortable it was, and what the temperature was like. So I've got the B10 all laid out here on the mattress the way that we're going to use it. So it's a single mattress cover, so what we're doing is we're putting it sideways, so that way it'll fit Amy and myself. It's got these straps that can go up and under. There's one on each side. I've got this one down here, this one here up, just to show you that there's a strap here that goes around your mattress. I'm going to put it over, wrap it around the mattress, just to kind of let you know there's tubes that go through here. Well, let me lay down and kind of see. No, actually, you can't feel them at all when you're laying down. So I'm going to now place it in under the fitted sheet, so it'll be on top of the mattress and then under the covers. And then I've got the unit set up right here. They suggested or told us to put it above where the hose is coming out. So I've got the hose running over here. This is just a little bit higher, so you want to put it on your nightstand or something like that. That's just above where the hose is coming out. And that's it. So we're going to hook it up. We're going to see what it's like for tonight, and then we'll kind of give you the rest of the lowdown tomorrow morning. All right, it's the next morning, and we've slept all night using the Aqua mattress by Adamson, the B10. You can actually hear it running over there. It's pretty quiet. Right now, there's got 4 different fan levels on there. It's on F1, so fan level 1, that's the coldest. Last night when we went to sleep, we put it on fan level 2. We turned off the AC in here, turned off the fans, and about 2 hours into it, I had to turn it down to fan 4. So it worked really well, but I'm really impressed with it, actually. I didn't sweat at all. Matter of fact, like I said, I actually had to turn the unit down because it got really cool. So for me, personally, it worked really well. And you can hear it's not very loud at all. It's just kind of a low buzz, and it's on the highest fan setting right now. So a couple of different things that I do like about the Adamson B10 mattress cooler, Aqua Cooler, is that it's small, doesn't make a lot of noise at all, so it's virtually indetectable under your sheet. I didn't feel it at all last night, so I slept very comfortable. I got a really good night's sleep. I do like that it comes with a remote, so you don't have to get up to change the settings, because like I said, last night we did have to change the settings on here. It was just too cold, so we changed the settings down to the lowest setting, and it was perfect. So if you're a hot sleeper, I think this is going to be a game changer for you. And it's going to lower your electric bill, because instead of using about 550 watts with just a regular portable window unit, this thing only draws 8 watts when it's cooling. So if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, just check out the link in the description below. Leave us any comments or questions that you might have, and I'll do my best to answer them. All right, so now that the bills are paid, let's get back to the video. Good morning.
Hi. Beautiful.
You're from Punta Gorda?
I am from Toledo. 25 miles away from Punta Gorda. We come from Belize.
Okay.
We checked in there on a sailboat the last time.
And what is the material?
It is called a Jipi Japa.
Jibi Jaba.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That color represents the sun, and the white is a clean heart.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Wonder what? I think the island really blocks a lot of the breeze. Yeah. LSU fans everywhere, don't we? Yeah.
The Split is a narrow channel that divides the island of Caye Caulker into 2. It's believed to have formed in the aftermath of Hurricane Hattie in 1961. Today, the Split is the most popular destination in Caye Caulker. Tourists typically spend the day hanging out and going for a swim at the Lazy Lizard.
It's nice and quiet in the mornings here. It'll be very busy later. Yeah, this is where Cole swam. Yeah, that was there. this is the split.
Hopefully they keep Caye Caulker exactly like it is. With the dirt roads, the bicycle, the cars, and kind of just low key and go slow.
That's right.
All day, every day, tourists and locals take small ferries to move back and forth between the two islands.
Okay.
Hard from Africa out there for a week,
Yeah.
you know?
We keep pinching ourselves. It was just a couple of years ago that we were walking around our neighborhood in Louisiana, just dreaming about this, being right here and having our own boat. And I still can't believe we did it.
A couple different islands, like Crystal Harris, we talked about a bunch, Caye Caulker, we talked about a bunch, just different places that we wanted to go.
Bottom line is, if you want to make something happen, just focus and don't let up and make it happen.
Man, those ospreys, every time I see them, they blow my mind. Like they don't fly. You don't ever see them fly, and they just sit there and just soar and soar and soar.
Morning.
They have the ability to stay in the air without landing for up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, incredible.
They're so cool. Their wings are like, perfect
Yeah.
for
For gliding up there. Mm-hmm.
yeah. A lot of places that we've gone to, Belize, Mexico, they have a lot of basketball courts.
Yeah,
It's pretty popular.
it is.
I just don't think you have the interactions with other people in the U.S. that you do in smaller places. Like just talking to people, it's uplifting and
Yeah,
I don't know, it lifts your mood.
sure does.
That's the biggest thing I think about.
Mhm.
Like seeing the places, yes, but just talking to everybody.
Jeff, Amanda, and our friend Jess, who lives on Caye Caulker, joined us to wrap up the evening with a walk to the best view on the island.
Wow, look at this.
Wow.
This is pretty nice.
This is pretty nice.
Wow.
This is a shithole.
Look at the reef out from here. Yes.
When you visit Caye Caulker, you quickly find out why the island's motto is "Go Slow." It's easy to fall into the rhythm with the locals and forget that the rest of the world is out there. Join us next time when we set off for a short sail from Caye Caulker to San Pedro for a day exploring Ambergris Caye and dinner with friends. Then we set sail for stunning Tobacco Caye as we continue down the coast of Belize. Please subscribe, give us a like, and say hi in the comments to help the channel continue to grow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let us know in the comments. And as always, we can't wait to meet you out there.